Hi everyone, welcome to Tom's Manshed. Okay, a very unusual video for me this, for two reasons. One, it's going to be pretty short, probably about 10-15 minutes long at the most. The other is that it's just not reviewing anything. What it is, it's just something that's been really annoying me recently on loads of YouTube channels. Seems to be the current craze and I just cannot work it out. So I'm doing this to show you what I mean and ask, particularly me regular subscribers, do you feel the same way, or is it just me being an old fuddy-duddy and not being cool with the kids or whatever? I'd love your comments on it below. What it is a trend lately for watching, when you're watching these headshots on certain sites, to suddenly crop in and then suddenly crop out for absolutely no reason. Not a massive zoom into the face, although there are some that do that as well. Or the zoom out, I'll show you that, what I mean, a slower zoom and a faster zoom. But the main thing that seems to happen is the picture just seems to crop in midges for, like I say, absolutely no reason. It's not cropping in to show you an object. It's not cropping in for like visual effect to go and zoom in on a face. One of the channels I watch, I won't name any particular channel, but they've got thousands and thousands of viewers. One is over 1 million viewers. And the wobbly camera, although he does great computer build reviews and things, I just can't watch it because it's so shaking around the camera. But the other one I've noticed that's only happened sort of recently, he never used to do it, is a watch channel that reviews watches. Again, brilliant channel, but he moved house, I think, so like end of last year, beginning of this year. And ever since he seems to be in his new studio, he's doing this crop routine. I've just watched his latest video, and within 45 seconds it crops in, crops out, crops in and crops out 4 times. And looking back at his older ones, it never used to. You were just watching his face presenting whatever he's going to present, nice and steady like this, no cropping in and out. So I'll show you what I mean, sort of starting from now, because I'm going to have to think of some things to sort of talk about. So first of all, sort of like demonstrate the cropping in, just like this, just a little bit, and then the person carries on talking for about, I don't know, a few seconds, a minute or something like that, and then it'll crop out like that. And then again, they'll carry on sort of talking, like me, waffling on. Don't find any problem with doing that. And then it'll crop in again like that. Sometimes it's a bigger crop. I will crop out to where we were, the normal one now. That was just a 10% crop. Sometimes it's even bigger like this, a 20%, when I had to go crop it at 20%. Again, for no reason, just halfway through a conversation and then crop out to the normal. Sometimes it's in stages. They crop into 10 like that, and then they'll suddenly crop into 120% crop, then back out to the 110% crop, then back out to the 100% crop. Sometimes it's a slow zoom like this, slowly zooming in. I'll think of sort of something to talk about here. It's zooming in there for no apparent reason, but another question, I'm wondering whether to do a review on this. It's a clothes steamer that you can get the wrinkles out of your shirts and stuff without having to actually iron them. I got this one off Amazon because it's like collapsible. It's pretty simple. You fill it with water and do steam. We should be sort of like zooming out now, a slow zoom out. You fill it with water, say move it up and down your clothes, saves getting an ironing board out and that, but it's so simple, there's not a lot to it. I wondered whether it was worth a review. Again, put it in the comments if you want me to do one on it. So we're out to normal sort of screen now. That's the zoom in and out. Sometimes it's a really shaky cam. I'm using a fixed webcam. That just demonstrated the zoom in and the instant cropping in that I was mentioning. Sometimes, I'll just turn this the right way around, they film it. They obviously have somebody else filming them on, even though these, like I say, are channels with over 1 million subscribers. The one I'm on about that does computer builds, obviously has the money and everything to afford some fantastic camera equipment and has somebody filming him, but not on a tripod, handheld, and not even with the stabilisation on. Like this. This is what is now... Hang on, turn it on. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I forgot to put the SD card back in it. So I'll film this next bit on the Osmo Action. And I've got the... it's got a fantastic image stabilisation system called Rocksteady. And I'll turn that off. So that computer channel I was on about, he obviously has, he's like I said, over 1 million subscribers, extremely skilled in computer builds and knowledge. Obviously has somebody filming him because it's a handheld camera. He'll have a fantastic studio with the best photo equipment. But instead of filming his headshots on a tripod fixed, he has somebody filming him and not even the image stabilisation on. So, yeah, I was looking at the webcam then, sorry. So here's me filming this, trying to keep it reasonably steady with my hand, but without any image stabilisation on, you will be getting moving around a lot. Like I say, choose to do that, even though you know they've got equipment with the image stabilisation on. Sometimes it's sort of purposefully moving it like this, you know, that sort of handheld, zooming over to sort of there, and then sort of like moving over to here and down, and maybe exaggerated a bit, but this is how it is. So I'll do it now with the image stabilisation on. You can see how much better it is. Okay, this time it's with the Rocksteady on. And as you see, it's pretty effective. I'm holding it pretty still, but even if I try and move it around on purpose, you'll see it trying to smooth it out. But yeah, that's so. Even if you didn't have a tripod behind your monitor, like everybody has, and you're choosing for somebody to film you by hand, yeah, put the image stabilisation on. It just looks so much nicer. Another thing is it'll suddenly go black and white. Why? Why go black and white when you're not reviewing something about photography that's black and white or whatever? I'll show you what I mean. My last video I uploaded, probably my last anyway, was about the Philips Perfect Draft beer machine, which I absolutely love. I'm thinking of getting some more, well, I'm definitely going to get some more kegs for it, and one of them is this. So when I take my first drink of this, I'll show you what I mean. I'll sort of probably start zooming in there very slowly from now, and then when I take my first drink of this, I'll turn it black and white. And does it increase the cinematic value? I don't think, not for me it doesn't. But yeah, what I was saying was, I'll start zooming in now. This Camden Hells lager, a Hellas style lager, and I've seen a lot of reviews on the Perfect Draft site that it's really nice. I've never had it, so I've just been to Lidl's. I've just bought some cans of it just to try it before I order a keg. So this is my very first tasting of it. I'll try it in a Hoegaarden glass. Prefer for the black and white bit. So yeah, my first taste of Camden Hells lager. Oh yeah, nice. That is so much nicer than some of the other, like, well, the brewed in Britain copies. You know, all the brewed in Britain by Carlsberg or Heineken copies of the Spanish lagers, the San Miguel's, the Estrella, the Cruz Campo, Cruz Campo. This obviously brewed in Britain because it's from Camden Brewery. Very, very nice. Let's go black and white again. I'm back to colour. Yeah, very, very nice. So, yeah, just, it's not a review of the beer, this. It's just to show you that. Did that black and white bit add anything to it? Does this other sort of crash zoom even more than the little crash zooms add to the cinematic effect or not? So basically that is what I'm asking in this video. Do all these techniques add anything? Would you like me to add these? I've not even gone into music. You've probably noticed I never use music. Strong look at us. Never use music in the background at all. The only effects I do are like a page flip, a basic page flip in Premiere, when I'm going from me talking to a review of the object itself or some pages from Amazon. And if I do zoom in on something to show you it close up, zoomed in, I'll do a cross dissolve. That is all I'll do. I won't do any of them effects with just me talking to the camera. And that's the bit I'm on about. By all means, you know, zoom in on your subject if you need a close-up of that. But when you're just talking to the camera like this, why use all these techniques? So if anybody thinks they add to the video and done in a special way, they enjoy seeing it that way, let me know. But for me, it's just annoying. Like, it really annoys me, all the films, particularly the Bourne films, Bourne Ultimate and Jason Bourne films. They are so shaky cam. I can't really watch them. I've tried and tried, but I don't mind some shaky cam things. What's the police thing? Line of Duty. Line of Duty, fantastic series. I think there's been about 6 or 7 series. If you go back and watch season 1, a lot of shaky cam in that. Just about worth putting up with, because it definitely does get better by sort of season 3 and gone. So yeah, next time when you're driving along, just sort of like try moving your head around like that, like I'm doing now. My webcam is staying absolutely fixed centrally. It isn't moving up and down to the top. So yeah, another bugbear of mine. So yeah, please, producers of films, YouTubers, whatever, don't just use all this messing about cropping out, zooming in, black and white for no reason. Anyway, rant over now. So I won't say I hope you've enjoyed it and it's been of some use, because it's just me moaning on, but just wanted to sort of get my point of view across and wonder if anybody else had the same opinion. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, the next one will be some sort of review on something. If you haven't subscribed, click the little picture here of the shed, and once you've done that, click the bell icon below and you'll be informed of any uploads as soon as I do them. Thanks for watching this and putting up with an old bloke moaning. Bye for now.